Hey there, movie lovers. And if you're a fan of the animated series Invincible, you're in for a treat. We're going to dive into the thrilling finale of season three. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Season three of Invincible was packed with ongoing storylines from season two and introduced fresh narratives that will be expanded in future seasons, particularly season four. The intense battle between Mark and Conquest marked the heart-wrenching conclusion to this season, marking the culmination of Mark's descent and heralding the commencement of the Viltrumite War. In the seventh episode of season three, the much anticipated Invincible War storyline was finally brought to life, with Mark engaging in intense battles against the malevolent Invincibles, pushing him to his breaking point. The episode concluded with the emergence of Conquest, the most formidable adversary Mark has ever encountered. Most of the eighth episode centers around Mark's battle against Conquest, resulting in the devastation of numerous cities, the loss of countless lives, and a trail of blood. Speaks volumes. In the end, Mark manages to defeat Conquest, but collapses into a coma afterwards. The third season of Invincible hints at what lies ahead in season four before concluding. Now, let's talk about what comes next for Angstrom Levy and the evil Mark Grayson's in the third season of Invincible. Angstrom Levy and Mark Grayson, two major characters, surprisingly took a back seat in the season finale. However, it's worth noting that in episode 7 of the same season, Angstrom sends the remaining evil Invincibles to a deserted universe, the very same one where Mark and Angstrom clashed during the season 2 finale. Later, Angstrom departs for the realm of the technicians, who claim they will only heal him once he assists them with their problems. As a dedicated fan of Invincible, I must admit that it's disappointing to know that Angstrom and the Invincibles won't be back for some time. But fear not, there's hope for their future in the series. When our beloved character, Angstrom Levy, does reappear in the Invincible comics, things take a dark turn. He abducts Adam Eve and transports both of them to a desolate wasteland universe filled with evil versions of the Invincibles. Upon arrival, Mark discovers that the malicious Invincibles have waged war against each other, resulting in their demise. Only two remain: Sinister Mark and Mohawk Mark. This grim event marks the final storyline for Angstrom Levy, bringing his journey in the Invincible universe to an end. In the season 3 finale, Adam Eve's power has consistently been formidable, but a fresh ability she acquires amplifies this mightily. Adam Eve is on the brink of death at Conquest's hands, with Mark engaged in combat alongside him, which is yet an effulgent pink beam miraculously revives her. It turns out that the mental block preventing her from interfering with biological substances dissolves during near-death experiences, enabling her to harness this new power and essentially make herself invincible. Towards the close of season 3 finale, Mark and Eve were on the verge of intimacy, with Eve employing her abilities to dismantle Mark's invincible armor. The armor visibly deteriorated on the floor, suggesting a problem with it in the Invincible comics. It is revealed that Eve's powers tend to fail when she's pregnant. Foreshadowing, this plot point may emerge in season 4 of Invincible. In the final episode of season 3, episode 8 of Invincible, there's a significant detail unveiled about the location of Conquest body. Unbeknownst to Mark, Cecil has confined Conquest in a colossal prison deep beneath the desert. According to Donald, Cecil intends to question Conquest once he regains consciousness, as he hopes to extract information about the Viltrumite invasion from him. Despite the risky nature of keeping Conquest captive, Cecil considers it a valuable risk for the potential intelligence on the Viltrumites. Apart from a single Viltrumite body, Cecil is also keeping bodies of deceased Mark Graysons from the Invincible War. As portrayed in the season 3 finale, Cecil delegated this task to DA Pryor. Sinclair, who is working on creating Reaniman from evil Invincibles, and this move would empower GDA with an army of Viltrumtes, and the newly created Reaniman are significantly stronger than those made using human bodies. In the closing montage of season 3 in the series Invincible, Battle Beast is discovered drifting and encased in ice within the debris of the destroyed Viltrumite prisons. A group of extraterrestrials find him and rescue him onto their spaceship, where he gradually thaws and regains consciousness. As depicted in the Invincible comics, Battle Beast is enlisted by an alliance of planets to participate in the Viltrumite War, demonstrating that he is among the most powerful Levy characters in the series, capable of slaying a Viltrumite. In the 3rd season of Invincible, the central theme revolves around the question, can people truly change? This idea forms the core of the ideological clash between Mark and Cecil throughout the series. The alliance of Cecil with past criminals such as DA, and Sinclair and Darkwing surprises Mark. Yet Cecil argues that these opportunities for redemption serve a higher purpose. On the contrary, Mark strongly opposes this viewpoint. It appears that Mark believes these villains are inherently flawed and incapable of transformation, despite his own forgiveness towards his father for season 1 transgressions and his acceptance of the responsibility for killing Angstrom Levy. Towards the finale of Invincible season 3, Mark surprisingly reveals he's willing to kill anyone endangering his family. This dramatic shift contrasts sharply with his past policy against killing, emphasizing Mark's deepening descent into darkness. This development underscores the idea that Cecil was correct in believing people can transform, as seen through characters like DA, Sinclair, and Darkling, who changed for the better. But Mark Grayson serves as a stark reminder that change can also lead to negative outcomes at Pro Peel. 2 significant subplots are established in the final montage of season 4 in Invincible. Initially, we see that the Sequids have resurfaced and expanded their population while dwelling in the sewers. In the Invincible comics, this development eventually culminates in the Sequids attempting to conquer Earth once more, the task which Mark and the Guardians of the Globe must tackle again. The final episode of season 3 in the series Invincible spotlights Damien Darkblood, a figure who last appeared in season 1. In the original comic books, Damien was sent to Hell by Cecil and never returned. However, in an unexpected twist for Invincible, Damien Darkblood reappears in season 3, suggesting that season 4 could potentially introduce an exclusive storyline revolving around this character. This is a noteworthy departure from the series' previous adherence to the source material from the comics. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. And remember, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. One more thing. Did you know that the voice actor for Mark Grace and Stephen Yeun also starred in the hit TV show The Walking Dead? Just a fun fact for you.